Ireland against New Zealand at Lansdowne Road. Ireland captained by Tom Kiernan, playing his 52nd international. And the other man with so many caps, number 4 there, Willie John McBride, playing his 49th international, alongside number 5, Kevin Mays, who plays for the first time in that Irish pack. Mike Gibson, of course, one of the great midfield players of all time. And opposite Gibson, getting his first all-black jersey in an international match, is Ian Hurst, the Canterbury centre three-quarter. The big pack, that distinguished back row, Kirkpatrick, Sutherland and Alex Wiley. And of course, Burgess restored to the position, the fly-half position, for this vital game for New Zealand. Joe Karam at fullback, the team's top scorer with 101 points. The referee waiting then, Joe Karam poised. In their traditional emerald green shirts and white shorts. New Zealand's 25-yard line. Going harassed. A brilliant piece of robbing by John Maroney. But going tough as teak. Stealing that away, Sutherland. New Zealand have yet to penetrate into the Irish half of the field. They got roughly 10 yards to go from here. And New Zealand hooker penalised this time, the front row. Tony Norton alongside Graham Whiting and Kent Lambert, of course. The Cork Constitution fly-half, Barry McGann. That's what Ireland wanted, the early score. Now, everything thrown into New Zealand's court. Joe Karam. Maloney, this time Kennedy penalised by referee Mr. Marion Joseph. Still inside New Zealand's half, though, a little too far out. Going Burgess. Going to Batty. Batty took it brilliantly. What a player this is. Look at him. Look at this fellow Batty. He's over the top, but he can't get there. Gibson's faster. Mike Gibson, his pace then. Getting Ireland out of serious trouble. John Maloney then, the St. Mary's College scrum half. Foot up, says the referee. Always nice to see a referee giving some indication to the crowd what the offence was for, because there are so many offences, aren't there now, in rugby, which is difficult to see from the sideline. Tommy Kiernan. Sutherland's ball. What'll he do, the big fellow? Batty. The knockout. Ken Kennedy. Willie John McBride is up. 1 foot from the all-black line. You can't get any closer than that. A vital throw, this one, for Batty. It's got to be good. going close to touchdown. Harassed by Maloney. Allen's put in. No trying to hold. Trying the wheel. Going, struggling free. Look at that strength. He's in the score. Well, that is why people say New Zealand without going is only half a team. I can't think of very many players with that sort of strength. Both he and Edwards run close to the ground, Gareth Edwards, and that was sheer strength and knowing exactly where the line was. And the crowd liked it too. It's great to hear appreciation of the crowd, despite the fact that it means now that New Zealand are on 1 point ahead of Ireland. And Joe Karam's kick could make the difference, 3 points. And the referee calling to a halt. An absolutely thrilling first 40 minutes, with Ireland trailing by 6 points to 3 in front of an enormous crowd here at Lansdowne Road. On the right now then, Ireland through Barry McGann to start this second half. 6 points to 3, New Zealand in the lead at this stage. McLaughlin on the blind side, Maloney. Wallace McMaster. The cover came from Alan Sutherland. Still in Ireland's half of the field. Ireland's ball. Gibson over the top. Trying to ignore Flynn, trying to make the overlap. On the 25 now. Can New Zealand get this? They can, and there's an overlap if the ball comes this way. Lampert on the blind side. Burgess can get there. Slips it into Kiss. Alex Wiley. Well, the Canterbury captain up there at the precise moment to take what was a precision pass. So Joe Karam, a difficult kick, the most difficult he's had. So, 10 points to 3 now. That's Willie John. On the blind side, that's Fergus Slattery. Tackle Grant Batty. Maloney. McGann. Flynn looking for the gap. To Gibson. Gibson tackled by Kirkpatrick, the New Zealand captain. This side, broke. With Maloney, Gibson with it, heavy pass. Oh, that was a shade late with the gap there. Kent Lambert for New Zealand. Little short. Kiernan. Oh, beautiful bit of running by Tom Kiernan. Oh, that does the heart good to see. Now Ireland on the attack. Beautiful one to Gibson. Can he get there? He's got Wiley chasing him. Wiley gets there. And Sutherland covers. Well, that was staggering, that cover tackle by Alex Wiley, showing tremendous pace to hold Mike Gibson. And now, this game on the boil. A good deflection, McBride. Ten yards or so from the All Blacks line. Kiernan's adventure bringing the game now within striking distance for Ireland. Penalty to Ireland for not putting the ball in straight. Barry McGann, already successful with one penalty goal. And this strictly within his range. Over 5 minutes to go. Now it's 4 points the difference. A try from Ireland could do it. Will the All Blacks now throw everything into attack? This could be a tremendous 5 minutes. Joe Karam. Robbed him well, but that's McGann. Into the gap for Flynn. Sutherland covering. Hammered to the ground by Slattery. The 10-yard line. On the blind side, this could be drama, this could be drama. Can he get there? Can he get there? The ball is dead, I think. It's a try! It's a try! Tommy Grace. Tom Grace of St. Mary's College, from that superb piece of skill from Barry McGann and that tremendous gutsy run, and that's the situation. It couldn't be more tense. Everything there now resting on that boot of Barry McGann. Who'd be in his place? Agony on his face. A beautiful little flick on the blind side from Maloney. And that's Tom Grace's chip ahead. He chased and he just made it. And that's it, I think. The referee calling things to a halt. And so the men of Ireland, who traditionally have hearts as big as any stadium, have succeeded where no other country in the British Isles have succeeded. Well, have you ever seen anything quite as thrilling and exciting as that climax at Lansdowne Road, Dublin? I'm sure that it'll be celebrated here in the streets of Dublin until the early hours of the morning. Ireland then succeeding where Wales and Scotland and England failed. I hope very much that you've enjoyed following
73, they could have won. Ireland could certainly have won. Tom Grace got the try, and I can still see Barry McGann's conversion going for the middle of the post. The wind took it, drifted inches wide. The chance gone by.
Well, we had an opportunity that day to complete the Grand Slam, which is victory over all the four home nations. We actually dominated that game for long periods of time, and we really did have a big chance to complete the Grand Slam, and unfortunately we blew it. We let things slip towards the end.
On the blind side, this could be drama, this could be drama. Can he get there? Can he get there? The ball is dead, I think. It's a try! It's a try!
Obviously when you score at the death and you have the opportunity, as Barry McGann had, to convert, albeit a very difficult conversion, on his wrong side, close to the touchline. I suppose if we'd won, you'd look back and say, oh, we deserve to win. But in hindsight, I don't know. I mean, I think New Zealand had played quite well against us. It was a good Irish side, and in fact, it was a very good Irish side.
I think Tom Grace scored a try in the corner, And then, of course, our hearts were in our mouths as Barry McGann took that conversion, and it only just missed.